Christmas is here and we're bringing good cheer with today's video. What's up, guys? Pomoye here, and today I'm going to be ranking my top 19 Christmas carols. Now, why 19, you may be asking? Why don't you go ahead and ask Roger Matasoni instead? Now, here are the rules I came into in order of choosing the Christmas songs on this list. So, a few things that I decided is that the song must reference Christmas or the story of Christmas, and in general, must mention Jesus Christ, which is why songs like Jingle Bells and Good King Wenceslas, or whatever that guy's name is, unfortunately didn't make the cut. Also, this ranking is based on my opinions and my terrible, terrible opinions alone. So, with all that in mind, we'll go ahead and rank them. Also, I'm pretty sure my Christmas video, which I made last year, should probably be out by the time this video is out as well. And like I planned. But, and this one will, as God's grace, be out the very next day. I am currently recording this on the 24th, and I have an entire script to get through. I'm hoping this will come out before tomorrow. This is what you get when you procrastinate too long. Regardless, let's start with last place, and it's probably not what you're expecting. Now, which song did I perceive as last place? The answer to that is Oh, Little Town of Bethlehem. Now, before I give my brief opinions on this, I'm just going to go ahead and give a brief history. Oh, Little Town of Bethlehem is a popular Christmas carol that was originally written in 1868 by Philip Brooks, a priest. Now, this carol is based on the traditional Christmas story of the birth of Jesus in the town of Bethlehem as told in the Bible's New Testament. But the reason I don't like this carol is because of the dark, depressing feel to it. It doesn't really have much of a message. The lyrics just feel so strung together, and it doesn't have much of a meaning either. And God, I don't like the melody at all. It's so bland with no highs, no lows, and this song is just an all-around bad song. Whenever I hear this song at a carol, I just become so tired, as if all of my energy has been drained. It sounds like something you play at a funeral for Ebenezer Scrooge. Regardless, let's go ahead and move on from this old and monotonous song to a new town. In number 18, we have O Come All Ye Faithful. Now, O Come All Ye Faithful is a popular Christmas carol that was believed to have originated back in the 18th century. The original text, which was written in Latin, like most of these songs, was called Adeste Fideles and was written by John Francis Wade in 1740. Or around that time. The English translation of the carol, which is the version most commonly sung today, was made by Frederick Oakley in the 19th century. Now, why is this song so low despite its delightful melody and iconic chorus? Well, it's so repetitive and drags so long. I mean, I love listening to it, but the songs have lyrics like "Oh come, ye faithful, oh come, ye faithful." That those two, "Oh come, all ye faithful," they appear way too often. Way too often. I mean, I love the song, don't get me wrong, but it's quite repetitive, Moving on. And right here we have When Shepherds Watch Their Flocks by Night. Now, this is a Christmas hymn that was originally written all the way back in the 15th century, I believe. This song tells the story of the birth of Jesus and the angels that were sent to the shepherds to give them the message of his birth. Now, I guess the song is just kind of boring and forgettable. That's why it's this low. I don't really have any problems with it. It's just a bit forgettable. The same way that I originally forgot to put this in the video, but I just recorded it last second. Yeah, that's how forgettable this is. So yeah, when shepherds watch their flocks by night. Woohoo, wahes, moving on. And the next song on the list is the first Noel. Now this um cargo happens to be my mom's favorite, but personally I'm not really that big of a fan of this song. Why? History first. The first Noel is a traditional Christmas carol that has been very popular to English speakers for centuries. And even though the song originated in the 19th century, it's based off much older melody and lyrics. The song's title comes from the French phrase Les Premières Noël, which means the first Christmas. This song is iconic. It's one of the best known Christmas songs of all time. And whether you call it Noel or you're an idiot that uses W for some reason and two freaking L's, it's spelled Noel. Deal with it. This song is iconic. But despite it being iconic, it's quite boring. The lyrics don't really go particularly hard and the melody is also quite boring. Coupled with the fact that the song itself is very lengthy. I'm sorry mom, but this one just gets a no and an L. Moving on. Now the next song I had a bunch of trouble putting it, or rather deciding the placement, but first of all, it's always history. Angels, we have heard of her. This is a song written in 1862 by a dude named Edward Barnes, and basically this song just it's just Hark the Herald Angels Sing, but worse, in every way. Not by a while. It's a good Christmas song, regardless. The reason I was so conflicted on this was due to Gloria being such an iconic chorus. But even though Gloria is pretty close to what my actual name means, this song is just decent. Angels We Have Heard of Her is a decent nothing song. I have no strong feelings, no weak feelings. The same way I feel about Croatia. Now this is just a Christmas carol. The last two lines do go hard, indeed. Adore on the bended knee, Christ the Lord, the newborn king. You can't tell me that doesn't go hard. Regardless, as we continue to give me to the Lord, we can move on to the very next Christmas carol. For this next song, I don't really have a lot to say, but I'm going to say anyways. In 1861, a guy named John Mason Neal translated an unknown Latin song to what we all know as the one and the only O Come, Emmanuel. And this carol it's true. It has a simple melody. It's easy to learn and sing. I don't really have a lot of problems with this one. It's just a case of preference. Nothing really to say. It's not bad. It's just decent, I guess. There are some jokes to be made here. They truly are, but I can't make them, unfortunately. They only really sit well with Emmanuel, so we're going to go ahead and just move on to the next one. Sorry to the people who like this song. This is probably going to be the shortest segment. Well, I can't say I expected this one to be this low. Oh well, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. It's one of the most popular Christmas carols ever. In terms of the ones that involve Christianity heavily, I'd say that this one is probably around third most popular, next to, the ones like Joy to the World and Silent Night. Now, Hark the Herald Angels Sing is a traditional Christmas carol that has been popular in many English-speaking countries for centuries. The song is based on a poem written by Charles Wesley all the way back in 1739, but was later composed by Felix Mendelssohn in 1840. It's a pretty decent carol with no real problems, and while I prefer Emmanuel's melody, I think this one is just a better carol overall. There's not really a lot to say again about this one. I guess, yeah. Now hark. Let's just move on to the very next song here. Let's not waste any more time. Coming over. Oh, voice crack. Okay. Coming over in number 13, we have Once in Royal David City. This is a decent sounding song, I guess. Once in Royal David City is a traditional Christmas carol that's been popular for centuries now. The song was written by Reverend C.F. Alexandra in the mid 19th century and is based on a poem that he wrote for his children, which is wholesome, I guess. The song basically tells the story of Jesus and the celebration of his arrival by the shepherds and the wise men. And I'll be honest, this one is kind of mid. The lyrics are mid, the melody is mid. It's mid incarnate, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I wasn't really put it this high because, David is one of my middle names. Okay. I do like how this song recognizes how important Bethlehem is and also shows how poor the birth conditions were for Jesus, who is royalty just like David. And not even royalty in the sense that, God's son. No. Legitimate royalty. Because a fun fact, if you know, there are actually 14 generations between Jesus and David. So, he actually is indeed the king of Israel. So yeah, I guess I completed the fun fact segment for this video. Sure hope there won't be any more. Anyways, we're going to be moving on to a more royal setting. Well, I did say we'd be moving to royalty after all. We Three Kings is a traditional Christmas carol that's been popular in many English-speaking countries for centuries, like everyone on here. This song was written by Reverend John Henry Hopkins Jr. in the mid-19th century, and it's based on the story of the wise men, or the Three Kings, whatever you want to call them, who visited Jesus after his birth and brought him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. The song is known for its impressive melody and nice chorus, and its melody, it's instantly recognizable. Once you hear it, oh yep, I'm definitely listening to We Three Kings, alright. Although the lyrics aren't really anything to write home about though. Plus, I'm not sure about you, but myrrh and frankincense are not very good presents for a baby. Although I'm pretty sure gold would be a decent one. Again, not really to the baby, more like to the parent. Moving on. And in number 11, just barely missing out on the top 10 spots, we have God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. Yep, that one. God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen is this high due to its hard-hitting melody and extremely awesome lyrics. But before I get into how much I love these lyrics, let's just, history. The earliest version of this carol was found in an anonymous manuscript dating from the 1650s. We still don't know its creator till now, but this mysterious masterpiece always sneaks into the Christmas programs every time. Now, as I'm done with the brief history, let me just gush about the lyrics. Now, literature students, let's do this. Now the first line, the God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay, is a beautiful beginning as we are confronted by the singers, as the merry gentlemen we are told that we shouldn't be dismayed here. The very next line, remember Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day, goes so hard because basically what the song is trying to say here is that we should not have any dismay in our hearts because Jesus was born on Christmas. We shouldn't be sad on Christmas because Jesus was born then. Because we are reminded what Christmas is truly about. But then the very next line, to save us all from Satan's power when we are gone astray, is the hardest hitting line, if not the hardest hitting line in any Christmas hymn as a whole. It just tells us that Jesus Christ is our Savior and He can indeed save us from Satan's evil power and prevent us from going astray. The chorus is so iconic, man. There's almost nothing I hate about this song. Too bad Mayor of Charnwood almost tried to ruin it. Now let's rest ye merry gentlemen before we go pa-ra-pa-pum-pum into another song. Come, they told me pa-ra-pa-pum-pum as we got the Little Drummer Boy in number 9. This is one of the very first Christmas carols I ever listened to, and it's the second most recent of every single one of them on this list. as Little Drummer Boy was written by an American composer, Catherine Kennicott Davis, in 1941. I really love the story that this carol tells. Now, it takes place during the story of We Three Kings, I believe. The singer recounts how one of the kings called him to Jesus' birth when he was young and impoverished. Mary, the mother of Jesus, nodded in pleasure as the young drummer boy played his drum without a present for the baby and said, "I played my best for him and he smiled for me." So wholesome, to be honest. The lyrics are lackluster though. I mean, I get it, it's meant to be drumming, but who sings about drums? Or rather, who sings like a drum? Regardless, the melody more than makes up for it. If you want to truly enjoy this song, go ahead and listen to the Pentatonix version to truly enjoy it. Not really much more to say here. Pum pum. Moving on. Okay, so this one is a bit of a doozy. Here we have "Oh Holy Night." "Oh Holy Night" is a well-known Christmas carol originally based in France, by a poet named Placide Cappeau, written all the way back in 1843. Now, this song, I was actually thinking, this song starts off rather mid, nothing really to write home about. Sounds like something below half the heralding or so. And suddenly, one of, if not the best last view of his first stanza lines on this list is produced. In almost every situation I've heard, this lead line sounds so beautiful, more like an opera than a choir. It goes up when it needs to, down when it needs to. It's just so amazing. Okay? And that's how amazing this song is melodically. The phrase "fall on your knees" goes so hard, no matter who is singing it, because somehow it's one of the things that you can't even mess up. Of course, I'm not going to demonstrate, because I would be the exception to that thing that I just said. To think that this was going to be one of the lowest placed songs because I hadn't listened to this in a while. In reality, this is one of the best songs melodically on this list. Yeah, that's it. And now we have Carol of the Bells. This one is a classic. Carol of the Bells is a traditional Christmas carol that has been popular for a while. This song was originally composed by Ukrainian composer Mykola Leontovich. I hope I got that right. Is it either Leontovich or Leontovich? In 1914, but has undergone many changes and variations over the years. Carol of the Bells is a special and unique hymn based on how it sounds. Now, compared to other songs that generally put you to sleep, this one is exciting and energetic, and it sounds great when you manage to pull it off. This is due to its extremely fast tempo compared to most other Christmas songs. The only problem is, it's only really fun when you can pull it off, which, unsurprisingly, I can't. So let me just show you my attempts to let you know what I mean by this. Hey guys, it's me from the writing. Yep, this video definitely has a script, alright. So last year when I attempted this video, I also had Carol of the Bells there. I don't remember what position. You can watch the video to find out yourself, you goofball. So I decided to have two attempts on myself instead of one, just in case the previous one corrupts. So here is Ebube from the writing department, and he's going to be trying Hark of the Bells, or Carol of the Bells. And this definitely is my first attempt. It's definitely not like I tried to do this before and I forgot that my fucking microphone was muted. That can't be possible. So hark how the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, "True, cause every Christmas is here, bring the good cheer to younger no milk and no. Ding dong dong, that is a song with Jeffrey ring, all caroling, walls of good cheer from everywhere, feeling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sun, oh, here and there, telling the tale, joyfully the ring, while people sing, song of the cheer, Christmas is here, merry, 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 merry Christmas, merry, 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 merry Christmas. Oh, on this end, on with our end, joy, there is joyful tune to every home. Ha, 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 ding dong, Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna tell a lie or desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye. Like I said in the previous segment, I did say I was going to do the recording version as well. So, um, 3, 2, 1. Hark out the bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, jokers away, Christmas is here, bringing the cheer to you, younger no one, me and the book. Ding dong ding dong, that is the song. We drop a ring, all caroling, 150 here, words of good cheer, from everywhere, from everywhere. And I have a feeling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound. Oh, Yolanda, telling the tale, gaily the ring, while people sing. Gaily the ring, while people sing, songs of good cheer, Christmas is here, Merry, 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 Merry Christmas, Merry, 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 Merry Christmas. On this end, on without end, judge vision to every home. And yeah, that's it basically. Oh god, that was tiring. You know, I might need some water or something like that. You know, just feeling thirsty right now. Yeah. You know what? Let's just go ahead and look at something beautiful enough. I can just say, oh, you know, like a Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Why did you take only sixth place in the stupid ranking video? Here we have number. I forgot. I don't care. Oh, don't mind me. Yeah. Barely did not make the top 5, doesn't matter. Oh Christmas Tree originated in the 16th century and was originally a love song written by a bloke named Melchior Frank, hope I pronounced that right, before being rewritten in 1824. Now, this song may not have the uniqueness of Carol of the Bells, the jolly walliness of Ding Dong Merrily on High, or, you know, the amazing melody of Oh Holy Night. What this song does have is a single line referencing Jesus as well, which is how it just barely made it into this video. But regardless, it counts. This song is rather average, but it's high because of how synonymous it is with Christmas as a whole. When you think Christmas, more often than not, you think about this song. And apparently, some people actually have a problem with this song because it's easy to get it stuck in your head, which I don't see how. How would you even theoretically get this song stuck in your head in any way? Regardless, let's get to Merrily on High. You see, the joke here is that the next song is Ding Dong. Also, I said that the song didn't make the top 5. It did. It very much did. No, it didn't. Am I tripping? What's going on? Oh boy, I did something wrong. I forgot to add number 5, I believe. Yes, number 5. Go Tell It on the Mountain. I forgot to add it, so let me just quickly speed through it here. Go Tell It on the Mountain. This is an African American spiritual song compiled by John Wesley Work Jr. What a name, by the way, which dates back all the way to at least 1865. So the song was created by African Americans. Great, finally, something I can relate to. You know, without the American, of course. Go Tell It on the Mountain. It's a Christmas song that is loved by only a selective amount of people, and I happen to be one of them. I really love Go Tell It on the Mountain because it's one of the very first Christmas carols that I ever listened to as well. I love the melody, I love the lyrics. Yeah, there's not really much to say here. So Go Tell It on the Mountain. Cool song. Yeah. Go now. Go and tell it on the mountain. Don't waste my time. Also, even though I forgot to mention this, you know, let me just pad the runtime a bit. This song was made after slave trade had already been abolished, but yeah, I'm pretty sure black people were still treated like shit back then. So, here is slave joke. You make one in the comments. Comment down below. I'm in a rush here. And here we are at number 4, I believe. that a joke first. Why did the bell ring so happily on Christmas morning? Because it was ding dong merrily on weed, or on high. Anyways, Ding Dong Merrily on High was a song written all the way back in the 16th century before being modernized in 1924, making this a rather recent song compared to the other one of these. This song is a jolly little masterpiece that sounds exactly like angels celebrating about Jesus' birth, and I love it for that. One thing you'll notice about the top 5, apart from number 2, is that they are also jolly and folly, because that encompasses the Christmas spirit in me. And this song is just the right amount of jolly and folly to get this high. Even though its lyrics are quite lackluster, the joyful melody more than warrants it a top 5 spot in this list, in my humble opinion. These type of Christmas songs are jolly, and they have the ability to bring just the right amount of joy to the world. Now you see, the joke here is that the next song is... Please everyone say hello to possibly the most joyful song on this list. And which one would it be other than Joy to the World? Now Joy to the World is a popular Christmas carol written with the lyrics written by Isaac Watts and the music being composed by Lowell Matson. Did I get that correct? It's Lowell Mason actually. Whoops. The song is based on the final verse of Psalm 98 in the Bible, which begins with the phrase, "Make a joyful noise unto the Lord." The carol was first published in 1719 in the Watts Hymnal, the Psalm of David, imitated in the language of the New Testament and applied to Christian state and worship. It was originally titled Anthem for Christmas Day and was meant to be a celebration of Jesus' triumphal return rather than a song specifically about Christmas. But as we always do, we modernized it. And well, this song is a freaking classic, so universally loved. And why is that? Well, you can blame it on the extremely upbeat and happy tune, which truly encompasses Christmas as a whole. So with all of this, why is it third place? 2 words, repetitive lyrics. But while it fits the melody well, it eventually gets annoying, unfortunately. Not to a lot of people, but to me. Don't hate on this song, it's pretty damn good and definitely one of the most iconic Christmas songs of all time. I'm almost done with all of this. Hopefully after this I'll get a silent night to have a break. And in second place we have probably the Christmas carol of all time, Silent Night. Silent Night, which in German is Still Nacht, I definitely butchered that, is a popular Christmas carol with lyrics written by Joseph Moore and music composed by Franz Xavier Gruber. The song was first performed on Christmas Eve in 1818 at St. Nicholas Parish Church in somewhere in Salzburg, Austria, which is when, because people still call this a German song, including me. The story of this song is awesome as well. Moore, the assistant pastor of the church, wrote the lyrics to the carol due to in 1816 rather as a poem due to the beauty of the surrounding mountains and peacefulness of the Christmas season. And Gruber just happened to compose music to that poem. To tell you how iconic this song is, in fact it's so iconic, the song was actually declared intangible cultural heritage by freaking UNESCO in 2011. This song is cultural heritage. And why wouldn't it be? There are not even any flaws in this song. The lyrics are amazing. The melody, despite not being jolly, still shows the Christmas spirit due to how amazing and vibrant it sounds. It's not repetitive, unlike the last piece, and I could sleep in heavenly peace instead of being brutalized by boredom by that Bethlehem song, just from this amazing melody. So with all of this in mind, why isn't Silent Night first place? It is literally the perfect Christmas song. Well, the only thing I can tell you is that if you know me as a person, I'm quite partial. Kind of like a baby lying in a bed of straw. Wait a second. Oh! Well, it seems like I have a lot of explaining to do here. So let me go ahead and defend myself. Seeing him lying in the bed of straw. Now, see him lying in the bed of straw, also known as the Calypso Carol. It's a Christmas carol with lyrics written by Michael Perry and music composed by David Evans. The carol was made all the way back in 1964, making it the newest on the list. And God, I love this song so much. Now, the lyrics depict the journey of Mary and Joseph to Bethlehem, the birth of Jesus in the stable, and the visit of the wise men. Not only do the lyrics do an amazing job in telling it, but combined with the melody, it just makes this song so much more vibrant than what they ever had. And I think that's why I love this song. Now, the lyrics may not seem like anything to write about, but they're so cozy. And I love this song so much. And due to the music being inspired by the rhythms and melodies of calypso, which is a style of music that originated in the Caribbean and is known for its lively and upbeat sounds, it's just so perfect to me. If this ranking was based on the quality of the song, this one would probably have made barely the top 10 for me, and that would still be out of partiality, because Silent Night is so much better than this, in every way in fact. But every time I hear this song, I just have this personal and fuzzy feeling in my heart, which I just can't shake off. Which is why the Calypso Carol, See Him Lying in the Bed of Straw, is my favorite Christmas carol of all time. Now, this is usually the part where I tell you, oh, I have things planned, so I hope you guys are excited, and they've never uploaded. But this time, I'm not going to pressure myself. I don't have anything planned at all, so I'll just go ahead and upload when I want to. Regardless, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you. And this is Super Moye signing out.